Hello there, Stevos, and welcome along to day 6 of Steve's 12 days of Vlogmas. We're halfway through Vlogmas 2023 already. Can't believe it, We're almost nearly there. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, I was filming on my Canon G7X Mark II camera this morning, and I was actually on my way to go off to the Toby Carvery to have a breakfast, which, by the way, I have got filmed. I have got the breakfast filmed. However, though, because obviously I've moved over from one camera to another camera, and the footage from the other camera has now gone. It's been deleted without me backing it up onto my iMac beforehand. It means that I'm basically doing the intro to the Vlogmas episode in the afternoon. I've got some of the Vlogmas content already filmed. I'm just doing this at the beginning. Anyway, I love how honest I'm being at the beginning of this part of the vlog, because it's just me being honest. But what I was going to say is I'll show you my breakfast in just a second that I had this morning at the Toby Carvery. It was my last Toby Carvery breakfast, by the way, of 2023. It's not my last cooked breakfast of 2023, because next week on Monday, Christmas Day, can't believe I'm saying that, it's Christmas Day next Monday. But I did go for my last Toby Carvery breakfast in 2023, so I'll show you that in a few moments. But this morning, on my way to as I was walking up there, and I did say this at the beginning of Vlogmas, but I'm going to say it again because the footage has been deleted, but as I was walking up there, and I don't think you could really tell from the Canon G7X Mark II camera the sky or the background or anything like that, the colour was any different, but basically I was walking up to Toby Carvery, and it looked a little bit like the clouds were grey, but there was like a little pink tint. It looked like there was a filter around me and around all the other neighbours. I don't know, it was like some sort of like weird little filter like you'd find on Instagram or something like that. I don't know, it was weird. But anyway, there was a dog walker with her dog this morning. She came up to me and went, "It's not my vision, is it? But like there is some sort of weird colorization going on around you, isn't there?" And I was like, "Yes, don't worry, it's not your vision. It is literally, there is like a weird pink tint in the grey clouds above us. I don't know why, but there we go." But it was nice, but at the same time, it was a bit weird. Anyway, so that happened this morning. But let me go over now and show you what I had at the Toby Carvery this morning for my breakfast. It was obviously a large English fry-up breakfast, which involved a cup of tea, refillable tea, and this was my breakfast. I had some eggs, I had 3 eggs, I had 2 hash browns, 2 bacon slices, baked beans, 4 sausages, and I also had some mushrooms and some potato and onion bits and pieces as well. It was really nice, really enjoyed it, and yes, I did demolish it all as well, before you ask, I did. But there we go, so that was my last Toby Carvery breakfast of 2023. I'm definitely going to go back to the Toby Carvery again from January 2024, when I get paid in January. When I get paid in January, I'm definitely going to go back there and have some more Carvery breakfast, because the staff there are so friendly, they're so lovely, and they know that I'm a loyal customer there as well. So yeah, so I'm definitely going to go back there again and have more breakfasts in the future. So I've just made myself a flask of mocha. So I have decided that I'm going to go to the cinema a little bit later on this week. So I'm going to go and see 2 movies this week. Which, by the way, I'm going to talk about, not in the Vlogmas episodes, but I'm going to talk about them in my movie wrap-up episode, which will be coming out towards the end of this week. So I'm going to go and watch Wonka on Wednesday this week at the cinema, and then on Friday this week I'm then going to go and see Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. I'm going to be honest with you, I wasn't really looking forward to both of those films, but there is a couple of films coming out just after Christmas that I do want to go and watch. But, you know, I just thought I'd get a couple of cinema visits in before Christmas. And there's not really a lot out, but I've heard good things about Wonka. I'm going to be honest, I wasn't really too keen on the first Aquaman movie when that came out a few years ago, but I'm willing to give the second one a go. I have seen the trailer for it. The trailer does look somewhat decent. Doesn't look too bad, but yeah, I'll still go and give it a try, and I'll give you my thoughts on both of those films as part of my next episode of Steve's Movie Wrap-Up, which you guys will see on my YouTube channel at the usual time of 4 PM UK time on Friday this week. One more time. Oh man, you know what, right? I think I did that earlier in the year as part of weekly vlogs, right? But Viggo Venn, the winner of this year's Britain's Got Talent, the Norwegian guy who literally dances around on stage with a high-vis vest on and just like rips one off after the other and just like, yeah, just swirls his vests around up in the air like this. But Viggo Venn was the winner of Britain's Got Talent earlier this year. And last night, I'm just going to show you a little bit of footage right now as I'm talking. There is some other bits and pieces that I do want to show off as well in the vlog, which I'll show you in a second. These clips, by the way, that I'm showing you right now, I'm going to be honest, are clips that does feature music in it, right? And obviously, if I stuck the entire clips in, I feel like this Vlogmas episode would probably get done for copyright, because obviously the music. So that's why some of these clips that I'm showing you right now are clips with no sound, because these are the clips that have got music in it. But I am going to say this now as I'm showing you these couple of clips here. I really enjoyed last night. I really did thoroughly enjoy last night. I think even Viggo himself wasn't expecting the show to go the way it did, and it literally just ended up going completely bonkers, completely off the rails. I mean, I don't think I have laughed so hard over anything in my life after watching Viggo Venn's performance last night, because honestly it was funny from start to finish. It really truly was. You know, there was a lot of jokes. Obviously Viggo being Viggo, he interacted a lot with the audience as well, and you know what, right, there's even a plus to this story here. But he was going up the aisle where I was sat, and he was like giving people high fives, so I put my hand out and he high-fived me as well. So, you know, honestly, it was absolutely crazy. He was taking people's phones and filming himself running around not the entire Pavilion Theatre where the show was being held, but just around like the ballroom where the audience was sat and all that. He was taking people's phones and filming himself and putting their phones up on stage and pretending that he was going to smash them or stick them in a pint of beer or cider and stuff like that. Honestly, he got like a couple of kids up on stage, and even like the kids were coming out with some really hilarious funny jokes that we were all laughing along to. So I think the kids that he got up on stage, they were genuinely funny. You know, he got a couple of adults up on stage as well. And again, you know, obviously they were in as part of the joke as well. So, you know, they didn't mind, you know, like kind of being embarrassed or having a bit of a joke around, you know. So we're all there for a bit of entertainment, to be honest. And I think it's safe to say that last night we all left that building really entertained. I really enjoyed myself. My mum went with me last night and she really enjoyed herself as well. So honestly, it was such a great night. And because last night it was the Royal Variety performance as well on the TV, and obviously it's pre-recorded. But Vigo then said, tonight is a special night because it's the Royal Variety performance and I'm performing on it. So I thought that we would watch the Royal Variety performance on the screen behind him. So we watched his act on the Royal Variety performance as well last night when it was airing live on TV. So yeah, so honestly, it was a really, really good night. I really, really enjoyed myself. Vigo Venn, by the way, is coming back again to Bournemouth in February next year. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Obviously, if I go again in February next year, it's going to be a completely different show because obviously it's going to be a completely different audience that go and watch him. Or some of them might be the same audience that went the first time around. But I'm seriously debating about watching Vigo Venn in February and watching him again because last night was just so fun. It really, really was fun. And I really enjoyed myself. So there we go. What I will do though, but before we do move on with the rest of this episode of Vlogmas, because I've spoken a bit long on this subject, but I just thought I'd show you a couple of clips which haven't got music involved, okay? Or it might have a little bit of music involved, but I'll see if I can try and swerve the copyrights and stuff. But let's have a look at a couple of clips from last night's show, right, in full. Let's take a look at this.
I wish I was Emma, but I'm only one person. Can you believe I won that thing? Zero talent. La, some sweeter. Lean on me. Girls, why have you bought the same top as me? God, stop moving, stop doing what I do. Please be independent Swedish woman. I'm so sorry, this show has never been like this before. I'm just so excited. I might perform in front of the Royals. I don't know yet. They might have cut it, so I mean, most likely they did cut it. So maybe. But maybe I ask you for a car in the meantime. Sure, go ahead. Did you see the host? He just asked, "Can I have a car?" I thought that was so cool. You have a car, sir? You have a car? Yeah. What kind of car? Volvo. Excellent. What's your name? Lim. Your name is Lim. What? So say it again. Oh, Lim. You said it like Lim. So quick. Can I do a parody of your car, maybe? Yeah, a parody of your Volvo? Okay, here we go. Here comes a parody of Liam's Volvo. This is Liam in the Volvo. Liam Volvo. Ah, another one. You have a car, sir? She does. You have a car? Yeah. I do. He doesn't. What is your name, madam? What? Kelly? Yeah, because it's allowed to be called Kelly. What? Ladies and gentlemen, he has no talent, but a lot of hobbies. Please welcome Simon. Oh, yeah, it's Simon. Go to the bar over there, that guy is in the vest. I brought him his vest and he was not happy. The bartender, I'm like, you're a safe bartender. But it's a very special day today because the Royal Variety performance just started live on TV. So if you're back here in exactly 15 minutes, I heard that I'm on then, so we're just chuck it on the screen a little bit. Have a sneak peek, so see you back here in 15 minutes. Toilets are down there, bar down there. Thank you so much for coming in, hi this. See you in 15 minutes.
So as I said earlier at the start of this vlog that I had to refilm that beginning bit of the Vlogmas again because obviously the footage got deleted. I've just finished filming it and I've just come back because I'm currently using my tripod to film this part of the Vlogmas whilst I'm talking. And little fun fact here is on my old ZV-1, right, they've got a little tripod hole you can see at the bottom, right? It's that little silver hole in the center kind of thing of my old ZV-1 camera, and it's positioned there. On this ZV-1 camera though, the tripod hole where you screw your tripod in is moved to the right side so that it's no longer covering, so that basically you don't have to unscrew your tripod from your camera to gain access to your SD card slot or your battery compartment. So that, I'm going to safely say, is a really cool feature. Also as well, I should note that here I can also do cinematic mode as well. So I can make my vlogs look cinematic. I don't really know if I would use that feature as such. I might do at some point, I don't know. Maybe I might do a montage later in Vlogmas, or maybe in a weekly vlog next year, maybe at the beginning of the year. But I might try and do something that involves the cinematic mode to see how that kind of looks on the Sony ZV-1, and how it looks when I'm editing it, and obviously how it looks when it's out on YouTube as well. But we'll try it, we'll test trial it, okay? But I don't know. I mean, if it's good, then maybe I can make my vlogs look a bit more cinematic. Maybe you can go and play them on your home theatres, if you've got a home theatre, you know, on your big screens. I don't know, but, you know, it'd just be awesome. It would be awesome. And I am outside, and it's very blustery today, by the way, very blustery indeed. But I'm going off to get the very, very last bits of Christmas bits that I need anyway for myself. So I've decided that I'm going to get Simba some treats for Christmas, Monty some treats for Christmas as well, Monty the cat. I should really vlog Monty and Simba together, shouldn't I? And show you guys how they interact these days. I might show that to you in the next couple of episodes of the Vlogmas, but I'm going to do that now. I also need to get a Christmas card for someone as well, and I need to get something for dinner tonight as well, because we've got nothing in the freezer or in the fridge. So I'm going to get something from probably Asda. I'm going to stop off at Asda and get something from there. And this is what I've got for my dinner this evening. I have got some garlic bread with some baked beans, some chips, and a chicken steak. So just before coming up here, I've just done some washing up, drying up, and putting away for my mum as well, just to help her out. It's really funny because normally at this time of the year, we would have a lot of freezer space in our freezers, because we've got 2 freezers. And this year, we seem to have packed out our freezers with lots of stuff like frozen chicken, frozen sausages. We had like garlic bread, we had puff pastry in the freezer and all of this. So my mum's basically done a little bit of a sort out in one of our freezers, and has basically sorted it out, gave it a bit of a de-icing as well because it was a little bit iced up, and now there's enough space in our freezer to put like Christmas party food, which we'll probably be getting throughout this week. And obviously freeze it in our freezers and stuff like that if it's freezable, of course. So yeah, so we're probably going to do that. But normally though, we would naturally have the freezer space to freeze, to put Christmas party food and stuff into the freezer. But this year, for some weird reason, my mum's gone, we've hardly got anything in, we need to go shopping and get some stuff in, and freeze it, and all of a sudden our freezers has just become overloaded with stuff. But anyway, luckily, one freezer's done. My mum's going to do the other freezer now downstairs and get that defrosted and de-iced, and hopefully get that all sorted so that hopefully by the end of this evening we should be in a bit more of a better place to put like Christmas party food to freeze and stuff like that so that we can have it over Christmas. So yeah, so I'm going to do some shopping throughout this week and get the Christmas party food in. But now that I've done the washing up, drying up and putting away downstairs, I am now going to open day number, what is it today? 18 I think it is. Day number 18 of my advent calendar for today. Let's see what's behind door number 18 and let's see what chocolate is behind door number 18 today. So today's advent calendar chocolate is a chocolate Christmas present, and behind the door of number 18 is the Maltesers logo, which is sitting on top of a Santa's hat. It's Christmas time, there's no need to be afraid. At Christmas time, we let in light and we banish shade. And in our world of plenty, we can spread a smile of joy. Throw your arms around the world, it's Christmas time. But say a prayer, pray for the other ones. At Christmas time, it's hard, but when you're having fun, there's a world outside your window, and it's a world of dread and fear, where the only water flowing is the bitter sting of tears. And the Christmas bells that ring there are the clanging chimes of doom. Well, tonight, thank God it's them instead of you. And it won't be snow in Africa this Christmas time. The greatest gift they'll get this year is life. Oh, where nothing ever grows, no rain or rivers flow. Do they know it's Christmas time? Hello. Here's to you, raise a glass for everyone. Here's to them underneath that burning sun. Do they know it's Christmas time? Hello. Read the world, let them know it's Christmas time. Feed the world. Let them know it's Christmas time. Feed the world. Let them know it's Christmas time. Feed the world. Let them know it's Christmas time. Monday night, and I've just had a phone call with my granddad, just catching up with him for the last 20 minutes to see how he's doing, what he's been up to this week, and obviously I just said to him about what I've been up to this week, and just had a bit of a catch up with how things have been at work and stuff like that. So, and I also did thank him for my Christmas card as well, which I got towards the end of last week as well. So yeah, so I've just spoken to him. I am going to speak to him again on Christmas Eve around about 7 o'clock. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he's been up to this week when I next speak to him on Sunday evening. It's really funny actually, because obviously usually I call him on a Sunday evening, but obviously because I went out yesterday to go and watch Vigo Vem, I wasn't at home. So when I called him up, he said, "Is it Sunday?" And I went, no, I'm not calling you to try and confuse you. It is Monday, definitely Monday, but I'm just calling to see how you're doing, because obviously I haven't spoken to him for a couple of weeks actually, because I know he's been away and stuff like that. So, but yeah, so I have spoken to him. And caught up with him to see how he's been doing and stuff. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to talking to him again on Sunday this weekend and find out what he's been up to this past week. For dessert this evening, I have got a Jaffa cake. Oh, that Jaffa cake dessert, delicious. And there's enough there for me and my mum tomorrow night, Wednesday night, and I think she even said maybe Thursday night as well. Yum. Right, anyway, I'm going to wrap this vlog up here because it's long enough. That's what she said. I am back with your next Vlogmas episode tomorrow, Tuesday the 19th of December 2023 at 9 PM UK time, right here on my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial. I am going to add that in tomorrow's Vlogmas episode, I'm going to go out. I'm going to go out straight after work. I'm going to do some filming as well for you guys to see as well. So there's going to be a bit of a montage theme going on in the next couple of episodes of 12 days of Vlogmas, okay? So yeah, what I am going to do though for the rest of this evening, once I've uploaded this vlog, is I'm going to have a Skype call with my friend Kieran and catch up with him to see how he's been doing, because obviously I didn't speak to him last night because I went out. So I'm going to have this Dr. Pepper right here as well while I talk to him over on Skype on my iMac. Also as well, earlier today, before I do go, I found these donuts, which I got from Sainsbury's. I think I got them on Friday, I think it was. But hopefully, I haven't opened them, so hopefully I might eat them tomorrow. Let's just hope and pray that they're still fresh, and that and they're not rock hard. But they're jam donuts, so I don't know. But anyway, if you have enjoyed this video, I'm rambling now. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. And don't forget, feel free to hit that subscribe button to become a Stevo if you are new around here. So, 12 days of Vlogmas, day 7 is coming up tomorrow night, Tuesday, 19th of December 2023 at 9 PM UK time. But until then, though, goodbye. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys again in my next YouTube video.